But this is another episode of Raven's Love Letters. With love letters, it's in-game messaging from salty players and just whacked out shit in general for messaging. So I was playing yesterday. I played for like 5 hours or something, and you'll see it in one of my other videos. I had 3 disconnects in one match, and with these 3 disconnects, it was like boom, boom, boom. Get in the match. I'm playing. So, guy automatically disconnects. What the fuck? Whatever. We're not even like 2 minutes into it. I haven't even found them. So I'm like, whatever. Not even. I don't really care. So, come across another survivor. I hit them, and mind you, I have Franklin's Demise on, so survivors hate it when you drop a thing. So they drop the item, and they're super pissed about it. Disconnect like that. Okay. Third survivor, remember, this is the first time I hook them. I get them. I haven't been chasing them. The same game, hooks them, disconnect. I'm like, what the fuck? And you can see the video, I have it up. It's one of the newer ones, like a day ago, the Huntress thing. So that leaves me and one survivor. And I do hook and I kill that survivor. They only were able to get 1 gen out of 5. And when you disconnect like that and you hurt your team, it's not like Call of Duty. When in Call of Duty you can, more people can come into your game, because that's not how this works. This is 4v1. Once someone leaves, they disconnect, rage quit. You cannot get back in there. Anyways, I messaged them to figure out what's going on. The first, the one guy that disconnected at the beginning of the match, I'm like, okay, let's see. Why did you disconnect? No response. Sometimes it's typical, it's 50-50. Next guy I messaged, the one that I had Franklin's, because I have Franklin's Demise, messaged me. He's like, oh, I disconnected because you had Franklin's Demise, and I'm not about that. I'm like, okay, whatever. The third person I messaged, same thing. Why did you disconnect? You know, I'm not being salty or anything. And his response, I had to take a picture. It was really long. This goes back and forth for a while. I reported all 3 of them, by the way, because it's in the rules. But his response, and this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of someone from him. Okay, like, why you suck at you disconnected? You know, because I'm about to hook him. And he says, get reported for harassment. Harassment? What the fuck? Does this person even know what that means? I'm just asking a simple question, like, why are you disconnecting? Anyways, I go, you got reported for a disconnect. And this guy gets super fucking pissed off. And I said, you wouldn't know what harassment is, because that's not harassment. I'm just asking you a simple question. I'm like, hello, have a good day. And he goes, you're getting reporting for harassing people over PSN over a video game. Grow up, kid, and get a life. First of all, I'm not a fucking kid. And yes, it's a video game. And he's reporting, like, the message as harassment because he's super salty. Because I caught him disconnecting, rage quitting on the thing. Like, and I told him I'm reporting it, and I asked why. And he gets super salty. So he falsifies reports and harassment, which is just as bad, you know, as someone actually doing something bad and then getting reported. This goes on, and I'm in a live stream too, by the way, so people are seeing this or listening to it. And I'm at this point, I'm like laughing about it. I go, LOL, you rage quit, not me. You know, that's not harassment. That's bannable. Just letting you know. They won't do anything about it because I'm not harassing him. I'm just trying to try to figure out what was in his mind. Like, okay, you know, why rage quit for the game doesn't make any sense. Yeah, they want to keep their items and stuff like that, but it's constantly annoying when survivors do that. It's like, okay, so I lose a pip. Yeah, great. You don't get your points, and I still get half the points because that's questionable. We still get a slight reward because they rage quit. It's okay to leave before the lobby and stuff like that, but when it's obvious that you're rage quitting, you're not leaving in the middle of the game. They're disconnecting. Anyways, so that goes on, and I'm like, telling him about that, because, you know, half your games, if all you do is rage quit every time because you don't enjoy it, you shouldn't even be playing the game anyways. And then it goes on to, is every message you send, I report you for harassment, because that's what this is, idiot. You're sending me harassing messages, and I know I have no idea who you are, and you keep doing it. In the real world, it's called harassment, moron. He calls me a moron. Like, he's getting super upset about this because I'm still trying to question, and he's reporting every single message, by the way. It's stupid. And you keep doing it. So keep sending them, wacko, like I'm some crazy person or something. And you'll keep getting reported till you get a strike against your account. Like that. That's just, it sounds like a little snowflake. Again, stop harassing me, Salty, whoever you are, about a game. Get a life. So I'm like, oh my god, are you serious? So this guy's falsifying reports against me. And I'm like, dude, in response to backlash, that's like way over Salty, dude. He needs to get a fucking life. So anyways, it goes on to, I'm like, okay, if you're gonna constantly report my messaging stuff, I stop messaging the guy. So I turn around, I contact PSN. This is great. Contact PSN because I don't want the falsified reports. And it says, thanks for helping us improve the PlayStation experience. You know, first it says I get a notice saying they received it. Within 5-10 minutes, like, they turn around really fast, and I get a response from it. I'm like, holy shit, I never got a response that fast. And this is only the second time I've ever reported anything on PSN because I let things go, and I'm not stupid, and I'm not a crybaby, I'm not a snowflake about it. But I'm trying to cover my ass because I'm not doing anything wrong, you know. So I'm gonna report someone for reporting false, you know. And that's backlash for in the game. Anyways. We ask all our players to use reports responsibly. Responsibly, by the way. Abusing the report system in the future. Example, unfairly targeting other players. That's me. Or repeatedly using it. That's what happened to me. And it doesn't need moderation. It's against our code of conduct and may lead to a ban by the abuser. And mind you, on Dead by Daylight, when you get reported stuff, if they actually do this stuff, you get a 1-day ban, right? That's through this game, right? So now through PSN, automatically, if you get banned, they do a 7-day ban. So this guy's trying to ban me or put a strike on my record, saying that I'm harassing him when I have this whole fucking thing, right? Of it, and this is happening all live, by the way. He's like super butthurt in response to me calling him out and asking him why he's being like this. So that's the response, and I sent them. I sent a detailed message to PSN, by the way, and then I'm like, yeah, so we're playing Dead by Daylight, example, and this guy is getting super mad about it because I reported him for rage quitting disconnecting after I hooked him. And this is a response, this is the backlash that I'm getting, that he's saying I'm harassing him, and I asked him why, and they said that there's no reason for me to be, basically, it's not harassment. So he fucked up on his end, and it's like, if you're don't fucking do that. Like, don't falsify reports. That's what fucking happens. Don't be a little snowflake on that. So I covered my ass on that. And if that ever happens to you, if someone falsifies a report, make sure you report them for falsifying reports on you, and that covers your ass so you don't get an automatic ban or something along the line. They said, hey, there's a warning, this is what you're doing, even though you're not doing that. Make sure you cover yourself. So then I go to that point, and I'm like, alright, I'm tired of this shit guy. Block him. You have an option to block him afterwards. So I fucking blocked him, so I will not be hearing from this person again, which is fucking awesome. But yeah, this was been the most interesting Ravens love letters out of this game. That happens to be, I really love this game, but happens to have a toxic community, whether you're playing as Killer or Survivor. Way more than Call of Duty. And I appreciate Sony's response and how everything was handled, and I thank them for that. Anyways, if you do like these videos, don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube to Ravens Bloodlust. And I will catch you guys later.